All right. It's my first Saturday night stream. I've been waiting for this for a while. We've had some stuff going on where I've had to stream during the week, which hasn't been bad. It's been pretty fun just streaming in general, but I am excited about this Saturday night stream. We're going to go right back to Gyruss. I was playing it on the last stream earlier this week, and kind of near the end, I had one of the folks helping me out in chat, Senior Mumu. He told me about a code, which I may have known about it, but it's been a long time. It'll give us 30 lives on Gyruss. So I got really, really close to the end without it. So I'm hoping this evening we ought to just be able to get right through it with 30 lives. And I've got a couple of games on deck. So if we finish Gyruss early, so we'll see what happens. Let's get over to the... Okay. I'm going to warm up a little bit here. Just kind of the old fingers loose. One of the things I've really loved about streaming Gyruss is I don't have to do anything with the controls. I keep the turbo on. It's fantastic. So... Hey! Charlie 5 Senior's here. And Mom. Lady 5 is here. How's y'all's evening going? I'm just getting kind of warmed up before I put this code in and get all serious about it. I hope y'all are having a good evening. Hey, Dad, I did the yard today right at like 1 p.m. during the heat of the day. So I'm keeping that tradition alive. And this morning, I had cut my hair and shaved and all that, and thought, well, I'll do the yard tomorrow. Yeah, I ended up doing the yard today, so my head got all kinds of sun. I didn't wear a hat or anything. I just kind of let the old scalp get a tan. But I hope you and Mom are having a good evening. And by the way, you two are the first on the chat this evening. You are the first. So yeah, just getting warmed up a little bit. I've got the code here on my phone, but I'm going to wait, see if Senior Mumu shows up. He messaged me earlier today asking if I was streaming this evening, and I told him, yep. Hey, Nixon. What's up, man? You're the second one on the chat. Charlie 5 Senior wedged in right before you did. I'm just kind of getting warmed up, man. I've got that code on my phone, but I might wait till Senior Mumu shows up. He'll just put it in the chat, and then we'll go back and get this thing going. I'm thinking there's I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Man, you know, the other day, Big Dub is on here. Him and Mom were the first ones to comment on the chat. And they put that waving emoji on there, which is awesome. Yeah, they got here early. It's good to see all this love in the chat. I like that. I don't have an angry chat. That's good. Oh. Yeah, there's stuff I'm going to have to watch out for tonight. You know, last time I did this, man, we got far. And shot. Yeah. And Nixon, I reassured her that no one can hear them talk through their phone. People can only see what they type on the chat, so they're safe. I'm the only one really putting my neck out here by being live and in front of the camera. So they're okay. Goodness, yeah. I tell you what, playing Gyruss last week, I really knocked a lot of rust off. I mean, I'm hoping I'm not jinxing myself. We sure are having a nice evening, keeping the tradition going. I am. I was mowing during the heat of the day. It was hot. Oh, I didn't get to everything I wanted to do in the yard. Those corners that we've bricked off, I need to do a little cleaning up in those, and I need to fill the bird feeder and the hummingbird feeders, because apparently there was a hummingbird or two around my place. So we're going to get those feeders going. That way they can all just fight each other for more than enough resources, but, you know, they got to fight for it. Oh, man, here's this thing. Okay, we got to remember to just sweep up. Well, never mind. Just want to sweep across it. Really don't want to go back and forth too much. Okay, apparently it can get close enough to where it can just physically touch me. So I need to remind myself of that. This boss and the giant brain boss is the one I really need to pay attention to. I don't even know what planet we're going to. Uranus? Are we headed to Uranus next? We might be. 3 warps to Uranus. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of those that just give you 1,000 points. I need some 1-ups. And some super shots. Really, we need some 1-ups. This game is awesome, Dad. It is awesome. Just hauling ass through space, warping through our solar system. Nixon, you were right. We are going to Uranus. 3 warps to Uranus. You were right, bro. You picked the correct planet. So the weird thing Gyruss does is you don't start going to Pluto first. You go to Neptune first for whatever reason. Then you go to Pluto. Then you go to Uranus. Oh, I shouldn't have chased him around like that. I would... No. We're headed to Uranus, buddy. I can't. These weird flying, like, Nautilus-looking thing. All right. It's been a pretty good warm-up. And look at this. My chat screen is all full. I think I've told all of y'all that I popped the chat screen out and I put it on a whole separate monitor, but I have to increase the size by like 300% so I can comfortably read it without my glasses. Get Big Dub to comment how he beat Mike Tyson's... Man, there's going to be a night where I stream Mike Tyson's Punch Out. And of course, we're gonna let Dad know, and he'll have to be on there. One of the guys that comes on here, Big D, I think it's Big D, he calls Dad James Dean because Big D saw the Mike Tyson's Punch Out NES Masterpiece video where Dad is on the bike pulling into the driveway, and he was like, damn, your dad looked like James Dean on that bike. I'm like, man, I'm going to tell him because he's going to love that. So, yeah, sometimes Big Dub is known as James Dean on the chat. God damn, I don't remember this stage getting this out of hand. Okay. Please be a double shot. There we go. Oh, and that big silver snake. Look at this thing. Did I get him? Is he gone? Okay, here's the boss. James Dean. That's what this guy said. He said Dad looked like James Dean on that bike. All right, I probably just need to focus on one. There we go. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, there's going to be a Mike Tyson stream. Look, there's Uranus. It's all big and green. All right, come on, y'all. We need some one-ups. That's a lot of act. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. This thing is very fast-paced, but it's a lot of fun. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't good. It's a pretty rough bonus stage. Where are we headed to next? I think Saturn. Yep. They put rings around Uranus and Jupiter. They just got all ring happy on this game. Oh, crap. All right, yeah. We'll have a lot of lives. Oh, man. Here come these scrubbing bubbles things. What's Nixon saying? Well, I'll be back in a little bit. Got to feed some animals. Appreciate that, bud. You be safe out there. We will be here. Hopefully beating some Gyruss. All right, that stage went well. Yeah, if Moo gets here with the code, we'll pop that bad boy, and we'll see how far we get on this game, on this session, but it's nice to have 30 extra ships in your back pocket. Okay. Big goddamn space squid. Oh, man. I'm glad we're not speedrunning this shit. I think that was it. Okay. Good deal. Now, whenever it says one warp to Saturn, that means you're going to fly through the stage, and then you'll fight the final boss before you go to the next planet. There's only 3 warps or 3 stages between each planet, and then I think after you defeat a planet boss, you get a bonus stage to gather stuff. Oh, shit, that was a free man. That's awesome. Yeah, I can't. Oh, that was bad. I shouldn't have swung around. And now we got to... Okay, we're going to make ourselves a little room here. Okay, I used to know the patterns of these things like really well, but okay. That was rough. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad we made it all the way to Saturn together. We're doing good. Let's see if we can get some free men out of this chance stage. Oh, look at that. Just what we needed. Oh, crap, I missed one. One day you'll have to come over when I'm live streaming, or I'll have to just, I won't make a live stream, but I can show you how I pop the screen out and make the chat screen and how like ridiculously big it has to be so I can see what you're typing. Because it's, ooh, all right. This is when they're going to start throwing those meteorites at us. Oh, please be a double shot. There we go. I really don't like to swing way out to the upper portions or too far to the right or left. I kind of like to stay at the bottom because you start looping around and you get confused and it just... And stuff can fly out from any direction. Oh, damn. Okay. Let's keep going. I wish I had about 10 more extra ships. Oh, there he is. Hey, Moo Moo. I started doing some warm-up here with Charlie 5 Sr. My folks are in the chat. Nixon was here earlier, but he had to go outside to feed animals. Holy crap, Megadan. What's up, man? So everyone, Megadan hangs out in Back in the Day Gamers streams. And Megadan also has his own channel. Been digging your channel. Man, I appreciate that. I don't know how busy Back in the Day Gamer is this evening, but maybe he'll swing by. I know he's got a very busy schedule with what he does. So... Oh. I think that missed him. Oh. So, man, yeah, Megadan, appreciate you showing up, man. This game is very underrated. It is. Okay. I think so Dan, last stream I was doing Gyruss, did pretty good, right? Knocked a lot of rust off. And then Senior Mumu is oh man, Mumu, don't worry about being late. You're not late. We were doing a warm up. He told me about the Gyruss code, which is like a backwards Konami code, which I knew it as a kid, but it's been a long time. Anyway, 30 extra ships, 30 ships. So last time I streamed Gyruss, I made it all the way to the sun, almost like the second to the last stage, but I got hosed. So I'm figuring with 30 ships under my belt, we ought to do okay. Yeah, I didn't know the code either, and Mumu hooked us up with it. So I had it on my phone, but my phone went blank. So Mumu, if you want to type the code in again, and I've got to do it on the title screen here before the demo starts. So you got to kind of enter it pretty quick, kind of like the way you do with the Contra code. Let me see if I can. I had it on my phone. Let me see. All right, so I'm going to restart it. Let's see. It's A, B, right, left, down, down, up, up. Start. Oh, thank you, Mumu. We're going to see if it works. If not, well, we'll just restart it and go again. So the most ships you can have at the bottom is 7. No. Okay, it didn't work. All right, so let me see here. A, B, right, left, down, down, up. Okay. So if it starts and the bottom left has like 7 ships in it. No. All right, let's try it again. I think I've got to do it at the title screen. A, B. Let's see. Yeah, I wasn't doing it at the title screen. Holy hell, here we go. Here we go. Since I'm not speedrunning, I'm going to pause it. Be back. All right. We will be here. All right. So Megadan, I've got some games on deck. Not going to reveal them right now in case we smoke Gyruss. I've got a couple of games kind of on deck, so we'll see what happens. Probably going to let chat decide. I know I love giving back in the day gamer a hard time by spamming his chat with games that he probably hasn't played in a while, and I know it's going to piss him off. So I'm going to allow chat to do the same thing to me. Well, I'll probably keep it down to 2 games. There's 2 in particular. Love your blue background. You got some cool... Man, this light that's behind me, I bought it at Walmart. It's a little, it's like a little square LED light. It's got a little metal stand on it. It sits really low. I've got it on a, man, I've got it sitting on my grandfather's chair side table that he had. He kept it by his reading chair, and I've got the light on it because it's the perfect height. It's an older wooden table, and I've got it set up behind me where it's good backlighting, and then the front light is just a little bitty rinky-dink ring light from Walmart. That's all it is. I appreciate that, man. I watched a lot of videos on lighting and how to get it set up, just how I want it. And then of course I've got a good camera, so that obviously helps. But I keep that blue purplish light behind me because that's good for like my kind of skin tone. And there's parts of the year I'm pretty pale, but then there's other parts of the year where like today I was out in the sun all day mowing and stuff, but it seems like that blue and purple, that's a good match for me. I appreciate it, man. You know, it's funny, growing up, I got my Nintendo around my birthday, which is at the end of May. And man, my dad saw how like addicted I was to it. So he told me, he's like, hey, when the sun is out, your ass is outside riding your bike or whatever. And so I would play Nintendo at night, but he never gave me a bedtime in the summer. He was just like, I don't care how late you stay up playing Nintendo, just don't get loud. So for me, playing Nintendo at night, I mean, I've played during the day, but at night, like, I guess nighttime is Nintendo time for me still. So I wanted to kind of have something set up in the room where it looks like it's late at night and I'm playing. You know, it's kind of dark and the light in the back, and we're playing these old school ass 8-bit games. I tried to stay inside all day today. Man, Moo, as much as you were outside all week, yeah, I don't blame you. I had some extra time today and wanted to do the yard. I didn't even finish the whole yard. I was like, man, there's other little stuff I'm going to do tomorrow. But yeah, man, I don't blame you for chilling out inside today. I think we're going to have us a very hot summer down here. To keep you, yeah. Well, I mean, he saw, like, my dad instantly saw, I mean, he was happy that I got it, right? He bought it for me, right? And he was glad to buy it for me, but I think he was like, man, this kid who used to be outside all the time is now like, he's kind of chained to this Nintendo, but you know, while the sun's out, we want you out riding bikes and you know, doing outside chores and stuff. And so, and you know, and for that, he was like, you don't have a bedtime, just, you can be up late playing Nintendo. So, but yeah, it's, at least you didn't have to fight your sibling for it. Yeah, I mean, my sister was a few years younger than me, and the only game that she really was, NES game, was Super Mario Brothers 2. And, you know, she would always play the princess, and so she had fun doing that. But we really didn't. She liked to sit and watch me play, which I thought was really, really cool, man. She would sit there and chill with me and play and stuff. So, yeah, Dad is awesome. Charlie 5 Sr. That man worked damn hard to spoil me and my sister. I tell him to this day, this Nintendo, I mean, I'm emulating right now, but I let him know that's the best thing you've ever bought me, was the Nintendo. And, of course, the games that went with it. All right, we lost one. But I don't know if I've gained any. Hey, that's another thing. If I start with 30 lives and continue to kick ass and get extra lives, will I have more than 30? Yeah. Even my dad is amazed. He's like, man, buddy, we are so glad we bought you that Nintendo. You just love that thing. I'm like, yeah, that was the number one gift. Hey, Michelle. Hey. Nixon said you might stop by real quick. I know you're a busy lady, so I appreciate you stopping on by real quick. Michelle is my cousin, who she's Nixon's sister and niece to Charlie 5 Sr. and my mom. Michelle, I appreciate you stopping by. You know, chat, what's crazy is Michelle's been doing this almost my entire life, watching me sit here and play Nintendo games. She's been watching me do this since I was in, like, the 5th grade. So, Michelle is no stranger to this, sitting here watching me playing old Nintendo games. She's a veteran of this stuff. Yeah, Michelle did teach me how to read. She did. Michelle knew the importance of an education, and that's why I was able to read all those instruction manuals in Nintendo Power Magazine so well, because of Michelle. And Michelle, I will always be eternally grateful, because I like to think I read at a decent level. I'm reading the chat pretty quick, which is good. I mean, I got to make the font huge because I'm older, but yes. Michelle is one of the pillars behind my good education. It's one warp to Uranus, and I don't think Nixon's in the chat. He can't make any Uranus jokes. I think he went outside to feed animals. I really don't like these damn Nautilus looking, big damn space sea urchins. Please be a double shot. This thing. I almost want to waste a super shot on it, but I'm not gonna. Okay, here we go. Well, this one shouldn't be too bad. Getting to these bosses without the double shot kind of sucks, because you really gotta... I need to stay focused on one. I need to... There we go. Then we'll kind of move around. There we go. Doesn't look great. It's the lighting. Mega Dan was... oh, look, Nixon, there's Uranus. It's big and green, like last time. Megadan was talking about the lighting. I was telling him these lights I have, this backlight behind me and the ring light in front of me, Walmart. Got them at Walmart, and just, I've watched a lot of videos on YouTube about lighting and how to set it up and stuff, and oh, I'm going to miss both these bones. Okay, I got them. And they both sucked. Moo, I'm trying to get to the final boss of this thing with all 7 ships at the bottom. That way I have no idea how many I have left. I just, under the assumption I have a shit ton, and we just go for it. Nixon, that's Megadan. Megadan hangs out in back in the day gamer streams. He has a channel. He has a YouTube channel. You need to check it out. And I think, Megadan, you were streaming the other day, if I'm not mistaken. I think you were just streaming the other day. This is... Yeah, I've been playing a lot of wrestling games. Man, let me tell you, me and Nixon and Michelle and Charlie 5 Sr., there was a very, very special man in our life. We called him Papa. He was my dad's dad. And that man was all about his wrestling. He would stop all the kids in the living room. We were huddled around the TV watching whatever, playing Nintendo. Oh, and Papa let us know, hey, my wrestling's on. We're watching wrestling. And if you're going to watch wrestling in here with me, don't get loud. Because we want to get all hype, right? It's wrestling. Me and Nixon would be in there hollering and screaming. Papa would be like, hey, I can't hear what's going on with the wrestling. Old wrestling's the best. And of course, we're of that era, you know, Hogan and Roddy Piper and stuff. And I like Stone Cold in that era too. That was fun, John Cena and all that. But yeah, man, I love me some Rowdy Roddy Piper and Andre the Giant. Man, that's just classic. This is really busy. What the shit? Oh. There's too much going on. Was that it? Are we at the boss? No, okay. Who are you? You know me? No, Nixon, Megadan's just saying hey. But you do need to go check out Megadan's channel. He is big into the old school. He's big into the wrestling. Dan, a lot of these folks are new to like live chat like this, so they where we just kind of tell everybody hi as they come in. So, but yeah, Nixon, check out Megadan's channel. I'm glad I've got a friendly chat. Now, Nixon did invite some friends of ours in here, and man, some of them I think I might recognize their YouTube handles, but some I may not, so we'll have to see. When my wife gets on these chats, you wouldn't know it was her unless I openly told you it was. Let's make a little room here. You know what? Let's make a lot of room. Okay. That's better. There we go. Big Dub is the man. He is the man. So, chat, I figured this is what we can do. If I lose all 30 ships before I complete the game, I'll probably just blame Senior Mumu for it. You know, that way I really don't. I mean, I'm the guy sitting here playing, but we'll just go ahead and blame him, right? He brought the code and I put it in. We'll just blame Mumu for my poor performance. That way I really don't have to take any. We can just blame him. We do that a lot at work anyway, so we'll just blame Mumu. Okay, I have no... Appreciate that, man. That's right, Mumu. Well, yeah. He catches a lot of hell at work, so we'll give it, yeah. All I can do is give you the code. Can't make you good at it. Yeah, I'm still going to blame you, though. Oh, we're at Jupiter. All right. We got a ways to go. Yeah, they're going to start sending out those meteorites. And they do that to push you around, right? They want to get you away from the bottom of the screen where it feels more secure and you feel like you've just got a little bit more control. That's what it's going to start doing. And then when we get to the sun, it's going to just fuck. Yeah, they're going to shoot giant fireballs all over the screen. And yeah, we'll be pissing down both legs. One thing I wish Gyruss had, you know, the only gun upgrade is the double shot, and then you have this super shot. I wish they kind of would have taken a page from Life Force and been like, you can just rotate through weapons, right? You can have like a satellite ship that follows you or a freaking laser. And you're limited on these super shots. I didn't know that until last time I had streamed, that you only get 7 of them max, which that kind of sucks. You know, I've never played Gunsmoke. Never played it. I need to check Gunsmoke out. Is that a light gun game, but like you could still just use the controller to shoot with it? Is that a black box game? That's a black box game, isn't it? Or no? We're maxed out on super shots. But I'm not going to use them on any of these smaller enemies. Oh, Jordana. Wow. Is this Jordana or somebody using Jordana's account? Here I am. I'm live on the internet playing old Nintendo games. Oh, shit. Okay, I gotta focus. Oh, all right. Let's... Yeah. So that big swinging arm thing takes 2 of those super shots. That's why I was trying so hard to get in position. It's me, of course. All right. Yep. So Jordana, I'm doing what I've been doing since in like the 5th grade. I'm still playing Nintendo. Just now, I get to do it in front of an audience. How's Xander and Sandra doing? I think Nixon had told them to jump on here and say hey, but I know they're busy. I know they got stuff going on. Hell, they got kids of their own. I see that. You're awesome. Appreciate it. I'm trying. One of the fellas in the chat here, my buddy and coworker, Senior Mumu, he hooked me up with a code for this game. So I've got like 30 lives. Well, probably not anymore, but I've got quite a handful. So we're going to try to make it. Oh, yeah, this is when they start doing the big-ass space pumpkins. Oh, and I don't have a double shot. It's all right. We'll be fine. I think. Please be a double shot. There we go. Okay. So, Jordan, I was telling everybody in chat, I've got a couple of games on deck. If we beat Gyruss early, I won't reveal them yet. Gonna kind of let the chat... There's that weird-ass binocular ship. Look at that thing. It just appears out of nowhere. I think it folded space like all them damn ships in Dune. All right, I'm getting a little skittish here. Let me... I need to let these things just rotate around to me. Double shot. There we go. Damn, Mumu, that stage sucked. I think you were distracting me. Okay. You know what? I'm going to wait for the binocular ship to just appear in front of me. I'm not going to go to it. If he's right in front of me or where I'm at, I'll shoot him, but I'm not going to just sit here and like haul ass to him because of that. Damn, y'all, this warp to Mars is kicking our ass. They're everywhere. I'm gonna wait. They're good. Their babies are made. They are. Oh. Trying to make a little room here. And I pushed up instead of down. Okay, we got to get focused, y'all. Because there's no bonus items that come out during boss fights, so you're kind of just... Okay. Yeah. We'll just go around the horn here one at a time. Damn, we lost some ships there. And we're still losing them. Damn, Moo, I guess I thought all these ships was just like a buffet, right? I could just take as many as I want, but that's not how it works. Okay, here we go. You can shoot those blue things, but you've got to get them right when they're coming out. Man, I love Gunsmoke. The game or the show, oh hell, they're both good. And the radio program. All right, let's get some extra lives here. You damn golden pumpkin. Oh, we need that. Really bad. Oh, hell, they give double shots out in the bonus stages. Gunsmoke was on the arcade? Was it? Damn. Okay, we're headed to Earth. We should land there, and they should give us everything we want, but they don't. They're actually going to come out and attack us when we get there. Okay. Oh, this thing. That thing might be more annoying than those binocular ships or those flying Nautilus, whatever the hell they are. I don't know how many lives I'm down to, but... Yeah, and you can't shoot through these meteorites. I think you can shoot them once to break them up. Oh. Oh, hell. There we go. I need that. I need that blue thing. Oh. That's it, right? That's... Okay, good. Damn. Oh. That was not good. Oh, we're at the end, right? It's these jets? Okay. That missed. Damn it. So did that one. This ain't good. Okay. Whichever jet out of these two you shoot, the final jet gets like super pissed. Damn, we got real lucky there. There it is. That's where we all live. Everyone I know lives there. Give me that damn one up. I can't believe Senior Moo Moo made me die all those times. All right, let's keep going. I think Venus is next. I think. Just trying to keep it interesting. Man, I'm clenching the seat here, Moo Moo. And we're not even to Mercury yet. And I only have 2 super shots. And we got this goddamn... Oh, that thing. I forgot about this thing that lays those bombs. And look, you like how those bombs look like bonus items? So they kind of they lure you into that shit? That's greasy. What is the Venus boss? I forgot. It's not that brain in the jar or whatever. I think that's the Mercury boss. There's a damn binocular ship. I'm not following these things all the way around. They can come around to me. Piss on that. Holy hell. We need more super shots, chat. Hey, man, remember the boss brain? Yes, that's right. There's a brain in a big-ass jar, and when you kill enough of the whatever the piss on it, the jar explodes. I need to remember that. And now I need a double shot. I'm getting smoked, Moo Moo. Oh, all right. I'm going to pretend Moo Moo sent that out for me. There's too much going on. You know, for outer space, there's a lot of shit right next to me. I like how the game's just like, you know what? The screen's empty, but we're going to send you out one more guy. Oh, I don't have double shot for that? Okay. We're definitely going to make some room here. Okay. Now we'll just kind of focus on... We're just going to sweep back and... Oh, maybe not. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just sweep back and forth. Yep. We'll lure it over here. Or not. Okay. I really don't want to go all the way around the damn screen, but I guess I'm going to have to. All right. Why is this boss battle? Guys, this is kicking me in the nuts. It's because I don't have my double shot. And now these little... Holy shit. This would be... This is... Man. This is tough. Look at this. Hopefully that was courtesy of Senior Moo Moo. Hey, no death. Oh, dude, my channel would have to be completely just, hey, I'm Charlie 5 and I play Gyruss. That's all I do. I was trying to get for a no death run. That's the whole channel would have to be that. Yeah, I play Gyruss. I'm trying to play all of Gyruss and not die. Here we go. Here's Mercury. Here's where the brain boss is. And we've only got 2 super shots. I'll be honest. I'd like to have 4 or more because I'd like to be able to get rid of a lot of the bottom defenses of it really quick. And then we can just kind of focus on just shooting the brain or whatever. We don't really have to. But the super shots come in handy for that when you first get going with it. Damn. There's another super shot. Oh, yeah, and these big... I forgot about the big space crystals. You're damn sure not busting those up. You can shoot them apart like once. They're kind of like the meteorites, but they cover more area, so, and they move a little faster. They're pretty dangerous. Okay, this is it. Maybe we can score a couple of more super shots. Or maybe we'll just get a big space crystal flown right up our ass. No, I'm not going up there. What the hell is it doing? Oh, damn, did I blow those crystals up? Oh, shit, here we go. Well, we just lost our double shot. All right, y'all. This thing's about to explode. Oh, shit. I may as well make it worth my while. And, Moo Moo, I still got hit. Oh, that was fugly. But there's Mercury. All right, this is it. This is our last chance stage. And the game's like, hey, let's just give you some poop. Yeah, Moo, that was bad. That was bad, bud. I bet that green ship had an extra life or something good, you know, a super shot, not just some bullshit ass 1,000-point satellite. I bet it had something good. Okay, here we go. The sun, the thing that was beating on my bald head all day while I was mowing. All right. Yeah, everybody get used to seeing those big ass fireballs come because they're not going to stop. Jesus. Y'all are making me work for that double shot. Either this next stage or the third stage is nothing but dodging these fireballs, I think. Oh. Oh, you got this, man. Man, Dan, I hope so, bud. I think this is it. I think there's no enemies. You're just dodging shit. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this panic-inducing bullshit. Come on. There was no getting around that. God. That was the end, wasn't it? Oh, shit, here we are. Okay. I think there's a spot over... Where is it at? I want to say it's right here in this bottom left-hand corner. Or maybe not. No. Okay, it's in the bottom left-hand corner. You start here, then you get that one, you wait, then you move. Yeah, so it's bottom, 1, 2, 1. Yeah, because he's always going to shoot to the left, and that gives you a space to go back bottom center. Or you just get your ass blasted. And I don't know how many lives I have left. Yeah. That's what you do. I moved over too much. Okay. Hot damn, we did it. We beat Gyruss. I wonder how many ships I had left. Ah, our sun is blue. For what? Oh, now it's pink. Holy shit. Chat, we beat Gyruss. I can't believe it. I mean, I can. We had 30 ships, but still. That's awesome. We took a celebratory lap around the sun. Just real quick. Thanks, Moo Moo. Appreciate it. Appreciate you throwing me the code. Only took you 27 hours. I probably had like 2 left. Ah, the universe is at peace because we flew through our solar system and shot shit. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate that, man. That was fun. Man, I hadn't played or finished Gyruss in a while. Okay. With that being said, I've got 2 on deck here. So I'm going to take away the Gyruss. So underneath me, I've got either Metroid, which I know that was my first live stream, you know, and I do need to practice and run around on Metroid a little bit, but I was screaming this to Back in the Day Gamer the other night, or we can do Batman, which I'm pretty rusty on as well, but man, chat, if you had to flip a coin or pick, would you want Batman or Metroid? I know you saw quite a bit of Metroid the other night, but I'm going to leave it up to y'all. Oh, dude, Batman. Yeah. It met Batman. Oh, all right. The Warrior is on here. All right. And she gets the final say with a lot of stuff. So we're going to do some Batman here. Now, Batman, I'm going to have to cut the turbos off. Let's creep in here behind the curtain. Cut our turbos off. The wife has spoke. She has. It's Batman. Okay, chat, please be gentle. We're going to be knocking a lot of rust off of Batman here. He's punching robots. And then when he punches people, it's just spontaneous combustion. It's pretty badass. Now, I used to throw those, it's like those discs, and they separate into 3 discs. But that wastes a lot of your ammo doing that. Let me see. Oh, that's pause. These things. But it eats up a lot of... Have you ever been... I have beaten Batman... I actually speed ran it back when I had the original channel. Oh, man, I am getting smoked here. Is he going to follow me? No. So, Megadan, it'll have to be a story for another time, but this channel was not, I guess my first channel is what I'm wanting to say doing this. Oh. Oh, man. He needs to dive his ass down here. All right. I've got this. We're going to do a little practice. That's why I said you'll have to bear with me, chat. We're going to have to knock some rust off Batman. So my original channel was Charlie 5, and then I had it for about 2.5 years, and it was deleted because of some copyright stuff on a completely different channel. And the thing is, when you share channels on the same Gmail account, all of your channels are susceptible to termination if you have copyright stuff on another channel. And I learned that the hard way. This happened last year in the middle of October. I lost all my channels because of that, because I had all my channels on the same Gmail account. And so I fortunately have everything archived and from this channel. So in the middle of the last October, I decided to start again. So why the 5? I always felt 5 was my lucky number for some reason. I don't know. I just like the number 5. Charles is my first name. I usually go by Jason. Jason's my middle name, but I don't know. Charlie is a kind of just a good, I don't know. I like the name Charlie. I mean, I'm glad I've got it, but, and then, yeah, I just like the number 5. I used to just be able to just straight ass punch these dudes. But when I was practicing speedrunning this game, I had a lot of this stuff down. So yeah, last October I started again. Which that would be my advice to any channel. If you try to archive your stuff, try to save it, get an external hard drive. I mean, they're cheap, and just save all your videos, because you never know. Oh, and put all of your YouTube channels on separate Gmail accounts. Yep, it's kind of a pain in the dick to sign in and out, back and forth between them if you're checking on multiple channels, but that's what I do. There was this channel and another channel, the channel that had the copyright stuff, that I brought back, and I'm glad I did. So and the other channel's doing good now. We're bataranging the shit out of everybody. There we go. Damn, I still landed in the acid. Yeah, I'm a bit rusty. This game here, this has got to be some of the best damn graphics. Sunsoft does a really good job. And Batman usually makes a lot of the lists of, 8-bit games that just, this looks like it could be a 16-bit game, or, like something on the Sega Genesis. I don't want to blaspheme Nintendo by bringing up Sega Genesis, but forgot what I did to get rid of that thing. Yeah, if you lightly tap the A button, he won't jump as high. And then if you hold it down a little harder, he'll kind of leap off. He'll do a larger jump. Oh. How the hell did I? It was something I used to do here where I would... That's what it was. I just fall off and... kind of catch the lower, then do a small jump. Oh, I forgot that dickhead was there. Yeah, it's been a while. Damn, I still had that time. I can't believe that. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. And that. Yeah, so that ledge right there, I fell off. You never jump off, you just fall. Oh, shit. You can actually grab the sides of those moving conveyor belts. Like, he'll stay stationary on them. It's weird. There used to be something I did there to... I forgot what I would do to avoid all that. Yeah, you just walk off and kind of hold to the left. So let me see here. Yeah, see how he can... Right off the freaking moving conveyor belt. Oh, I used to wait. They would run up and I would wait on that ledge and kneel down and punch them. Crap, I'm trying to think about this boss. There was that. And then up here for that blue lens, you use the pistol. No. No. It was the batarang? Yeah. And then this shit here, you just... You punch this damn thing. Oh, you punched it. Do you? Or you gotta jump and punch it. Okay, then the batarang. Use a batarang on this? No, I remember punching this damn thing. Yeah, you punch it. Yeah, you punch it. There he is. You know, I know everybody talks about Heath Ledger's Joker because a lot of the younger folks grew up with that, but Jack Nicholson is he's an incredible Joker. I don't think I've ever played this Dude, this was... Moo, this game here was... You see that big ass thing right there? That's as far as I got as a kid. This game was amazing. And of course it's Batman, right? We saw it in the theaters and we're losing our minds over this shit. And then we saw the game. And this game is not long at all. But it's one of those... It's one of those Nintendo tough games. Did I used to jump up here with him? Ah, shit. Oh. Yeah, man, it was one of those games that was like old school Nintendo tough. Oh, I forgot about the damn... Okay, there's no escaping his ass either. Oh, there's two of them. Shit. Yeah, he's not going away. He was a good Joker. He was wild. Nicholson was more of like, I don't know. He was wild too for the 80s. Let me see. What save states do I have on this shit? Okay. Wow, I was practicing the hell out of that stage a lot. Okay. Here we go. He really was. He was, I don't know. I mean, Nicholson's such a good, and Heath Ledger was a good actor too. Just, I guess they were the right Jokers for their times. You know, Nicholson was the good Joker of the 80s, and Ledger was the kind of the Millennium Joker, the early 2000s. What did I do with this guy? Did I just batarang his ass? I guess I did. He was more comical, and it just, he had, you know, he wore different outfits, and that laugh. I mean, I know everybody talks about Heath Ledger's kind of, you know, manic laugh or whatever. He had a good Joker laugh, but dude, Jack Nicholson just, son of a bitch, he jumped forward. All right, let's try that again. Yep, this was as far as I got as a kid. Yeah, Nicholson was something special. When you're a little bitty kid in the 80s, it's like, dude, that's... I mean, and look at the Batman. Look at Michael Keaton. The guy's like 5'4". You know? I mean, he was still a kick-ass Batman. Couldn't turn his head. You know, there's all kind of stuff going on with that, but he made it work. Oh, shit. Okay. This thing is... No, he's not over here. Oh. Okay. He's right. How did I do this? Because he's right there when I jump. Keaton's still the best Batman. He's a damn good Batman. Christian, but they've all been good Batmans, except Clooney. Let me see. Nope. Okay, there he is. So you can kind of... Yeah. Was there another one? Yeah, that one. Oh, it's been a while, folks. I've forgotten how to do the, you know, on this game, select is pause, right? And the start button cycles you through the menu, which is whatever. I always kind of found that. Of course, you play a Nintendo game long enough or many times in a row, you'll learn real quick. Man, when I was speed running this thing, like pretty constant. I was jumping through the air, cycling through my inventory. Just and I had like this creature here. I had his jumping time down to where I could just throw these and be done with it. And then I think there was something I could do where I landed in just the right spot where I didn't have to worry about. Oh my Lord. Falling on that shit. Let's see. What did I do here? No, it was. I was able to. I forgot where I landed on that ledge to do that. And then I think here you just. Is it? No. Okay, there's that. Oh, that's right. This fucker was down here. This is rough, folks. Yeah, I remember having to really just. I'm trying to. Okay, so I think what I used to do was jump out. I'd land here, lure that thing, and then there was a way I fell off this ledge, and it wouldn't attract this creature. There was a way I used to do it. And then I forgot there was another one here, but you can kind of keep him at bay. Yeah, I used to be able to. I'm starting to sound like that old high school athlete. Man, let me tell you what I used to do. Oh, yeah, this cave thing. There's like some kind of vehicle up here that shoots. Where's it at? There it is. I used to be able to jump. There was a place I jumped and landed. Maybe I bataranged it. There was something I did there where... Let me see here. Back in my... That's right. You kids, you have no idea what it's like playing these difficult-ass games. Y'all are all babied with your tutorials and your help screens and help menus. I won't lie though, folks, when Fortnite first came out, oh my God, I was playing the shit out of that. And not on that. See, I would land there. Yeah, I was playing the hell out of some Fortnite, I won't lie. Oh, I had the damn batarang on. But I couldn't build. I was terrible at building. So what would I do? Yeah. That's what I did. I just float off the edge. And then this was... Okay, that's what I did. Lured him out there, and then this guy was waiting here. I could get him. It's starting to slowly come back. Chat, I'm still riding high on that Gyruss win. That's a big win for us. for all 8-bit science fiction gamers. Dan, I want you to do me a super solid and call Tony, call Back in the Day Gamer. Not right now, but just later and be like, hey man, I was on Charlie's stream and let me tell you, he whooped Gyruss's ass. There was a, what did I do to that tank? There was something I did to it. Did I use a batarang on it? I gotta think about it. Oh God, and there's another one there. Oh, I think I did that screen scroll glitch on it. I think that's what I used to do. You used to make it, you could make it disappear by just getting off screen with it, I think. Is that what I used to do? Well, not that time. He saw me. That's what I did. Okay, I did need the batarang. Maybe it was this one up here that I screen scrolled. Or not. Son of a bitch. Yeah, you can screen scroll that one. As greasy as that is, I will screen scroll some stuff. Oh, and then this right here. So you have these, I don't know what you'd call them, like those spinning, I guess those are fans or whatever they are, like part of the ventilation system. Those hurt, so you can't grab onto those like you could with the conveyor belts. So you'd have to calculate your jumps. Like that. I cannot believe I survived that shit. Look at us. We're Batman. What the hell? Oh, yeah. There was the screen scroll. Yeah, this boss is about to kick my ass. Because what I used to do is, I had done this so much that I would get to him with full health and just let him hit me. And then just spam his ass with boomerangs. Or I think at one point I was getting to where I could jump close enough to him and land and just punch the shit out of him. Oh man, this stage. This was... Am I out of shit? I am. Yeah, this stage was no joke. Okay. Oh. Damn, that one missed him. Oh shit, he was coming at me. Yeah, we're scooting. I'm not taking any damn chances. It's been a while. This game looks so freaking good. Oh, I should have waited. Yeah, there was stuff I did here, so... Wait. What did I do here? That wasn't that. Can't... Let me see. I can't believe I punched him in time. This stage has some really delicate jumps here at the end. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, this shit. Ah. Yeah, there's the exit. It's... No, that's... Yeah. I'd forgotten all of that. I used to be able to... Let's see, I would just... but without getting electrocuted. And the whole damn floor's on fire. The music is amazing. It goes well with the incredible graphics, Dan. You are 100% correct. Okay, this right here. This shit. This lightning. Oh, my lord. These small moving conveyor squares. The electricity. The shit was I doing here? That jump I missed. That was the jump. So you get over here, you fall. That was the block, and then you go off of that one. I can't tell you guys how many times I ran through that damn this part right here just to get that jump. And then dodging the electricity. So I need to fall lower. I think I need to fall down a little lower. But I was also able to jump his ass. Yeah. And then... Man. It's a tough job being Batman. Alright, let's see if we can fall. Jump. Oh, nope. Oh, shit. Glad to be back. Hi, Michelle. Hey. Excuse me. Charlie 5 Senior is back. I don't know, Dad, if Michelle is still in the chat, but she did let the entire chat know that she taught me how to read, and I thanked her for it. I let her know she is one of the pillars of my education. So... Over his ass, here, all shit. That was it. That was it right there. And you just get up, you avoid that little robot. Okay, let's try it again here. Down, over. The big jump, small jump, there we are, we made it. Oh, we survived that to just go get our ass kicked even more. I forgot what I did with this thing. There's no screen scroll in that one. I think I just worked my way up the steps or something. Ooh. I had a lot of save states, folks. Let's get this big hoss out the way. No, I didn't want to throw those. I would lure him. Get the big guy. Switch. This. Ah, damn. I wouldn't get nailed by that thing 9 times. Did I get too close? No. I remember getting down here with this thing and probably taking a couple of hits, but oh, damn it. Folks, you are getting to see what it's like to be a speedrunner. This is just insane amounts of trial and error and figuring shit out, how to maximize stuff. And this really isn't speedrun practice. If you haven't seen the Batman World Record speedrun, I highly recommend you watch it. It is insane. The guy who does it literally never stops moving. He, at no point does Batman ever just take a rest. He is tearing ass through this whole... I think he beats the game in like 9 minutes or something. I shit you not. It's nuts. But he's got everything down to a... He knows where to punch, where to land. He knows exactly what piece of wall to come off of. It's incredible. Any video game speedrun is awesome, to be honest. But these old games we played as kids that were hard as shit, to watch those get ran like that is... It's a lot of fun. Wait, what did I do? Yeah. Okay, the battering does reach him. Okay. the... Oh, this. Okay. There is a way to make it past all of this unscathed. I've seen it. Here we go. Damn, I had a save state in the middle of this drop. That must be the top where we fell in. Yeah, and I would work on falling. But damn, I remember... There was something I did to where I fell through, I think, before the electricity came, or maybe right after. There was something I did to kind of stagger it. Look at that, y'all. And then I'm trying to think about this vehicle up here. I forgot what I did. I remember punching this little guy to get him out of the way, but... Maybe I just bataranged that thing. I don't remember. Because I think there's one up here as well. Yeah. Oh. I damn sure didn't do that. If you need to get some supplies, this is the place, because that thing never stops dropping them. Oh, let's try it here. Let's see. Getting hit 3 times there, that sucks. I used to be able to fall through that thing flawlessly, but... Oh, let's reset. There we go. Yeah, Dan, if you'll do me a solid and let Back in the Day Gamer know, hey man, Charlie beat Gyruss. Then he jumped on Batman and used all 746 of his load states to try to scramble through it. Do this part. No, it wasn't that. The batarang flies too low as well. I think I waited just till he, would quit. I think even during my speed runs right here, where those things keep dropping, I think I would spend a little time and just Holy shit. Maybe I just jumped over that guy. He took a shitload of... Damn. Like a mini boss. Okay, this is the robot boss. This thing's got a pattern. There was like a... Oh, yeah. There's a place you sit. Yeah. And you punch the shit out of it. You stay down. And when you get rid of one of them, the other one speeds up considerably. So I think you stay down here and you punch. You stay down. Okay, you should. Oh, I know what I used to do. Wrong place. Okay. So I used to get up here, sit, punch, then I would come down in here so I wouldn't get shot. Because see, as it's going over my head, I can turn and punch it still. So see how I'm turning and it's still taking damage? And then you work on them one at a time. And like I said, when one of them breaks, the other one starts going like ape shit. What the hell is that? Oh, I forgot it does that. Yeah, fireball right up my ass. I forgot it does that. I think you got to get down here with it and just... Yeah. But there was a different way of doing it. Oh, here we are. Flying the bat wing in here. When he flew the bat wing up and it's silhouetted with the moon in the movie, that movie could have ended right then. I'd be like, yep, the Batman is... Okay, so no, it's just, I think a light jump, yeah, and then, yep. So folks, we're at the end. This is it. You'll fight your way up the cathedral or whatever. You'll fight a boss called Firebug, and he seems like he'd be brutally tough, but once you get his pattern down, he is easy. Then you fight the Joker, and the Joker, he's pretty tough. They really make you, this stage really makes you focus on the timing of your jumps and kind of where you're going to lead off with on the wall. It really, really makes you focus. So, this right here, this climb. So, you're wanting to avoid, let me see. You want to avoid those things. You're kind of, there's a lot of obstacles that you think you need to punch or take care of, but you don't. You just need to get around it because it's just not worth whatever kind of effort you think it is to get rid of it. That's one thing I've learned about practicing speedrunning Nintendo games. There's a lot of games where they do a lot of shit and you're like, you know what? I didn't really have to fight that enemy or go through all that. I could have just kind of ran through it and the enemies either take care of themselves or they just avoid you altogether. One game that really taught me that was Dead Space on the PlayStation. Dead Space really taught me, hey, you know, I know this looks really bad, but half this shit you can just run through it or freeze them and keep going. Unless you're just really looking for ammo or health or other things, just a lot of that shit you can just run through. There was a way I used to avoid that thing. Okay, so let's see. Oh. Hell, maybe I did get that thing out of my way. This right here. Okay. So you can't just straight jump across there. You've got to fall down, hang on to the piece you're standing on, but your foot will touch that gear, and if it does, it'll hurt you. And sometimes it'll knock you off. You'll lose your grip, and then you're standing on that shit just constantly getting hit. You've got to make like the softest rappel off that block. What's happening? I'm in line at Taco Bell? Man, I can't think of a better place to watch a Charlie 5 stream is in line at Taco Bell. Then when you're eating Taco Bell, then when you're shitting out the Taco Bell. Those are probably 3 great places to watch some Charlie 5. Gamer, I'm eating some crow here, man. I know I harped on you the other night about playing Batman, and I'm here playing some Batman with chat. Did Mega Dan is the man. I asked him if he would get a hold of you, and he did. Oh, see what I'm talking about with the gear and shit? Okay. We got to work on that. In line at Taco Bell. What are you getting? Does Taco Bell still make those 7-layer burritos? Is that Taco Bell? I don't think there was better food on earth when you're hammered and don't have a lot of money. I mean, is it food? They're selling it as food. It's advertised as food. But it was damn good to eat. There was a way I used to avoid that, and I can't. I don't know. We'll have to go back and... Oh, shit. So right here was a small... That's another place. I mean, it seems like an inconspicuous place, but that's a place you... And that's timed. Okay. Let's... Yeah, this final stage really makes you work with your jumping. And the game lags. That's what sucks. There's so much going on, and it's an 8-bit NES game, so you'll be in the middle of a wall jump or a rappel, and the shit will lag. And even the music lags with it. That's some serious-ass lag when the music's doing it, too. Well, gamer, I'm glad you're here. See? That's a part we'll have to work on later. So you do the small jump here so you can get in here. Okay. Maybe there was a way you... Okay. So here's where you do... Oh shit. Okay, let's practice it. No, you've got to get just... Okay. Where the hell is this? Oh yeah. I'm sure this stage... I bet I've got 50 damn load states on this stage. Sorry, I had to order. Did you beat Gyruss? Yes. Myself and the chat beat Gyruss. Senior Moo gave me the code to Gyruss for 30 ships. I know it's kind of, I mean, it was a code, but it was it's like a backwards, Konami code, and it gave me 30 ships, and we flew through it, man, and got it. I don't know how many ships I ended up with at the end, but I can tell you this, at the end I lost quite a handful. But yes, we beat Gyruss. Now we're working on Batman. This is more of like a knocked... Oh, you know what? That's what I do here. I just straight jump over that robot. Cheating doesn't count. Man, I'm counting it. I'm counting it. Even a code? I mean, well, I know it's a cheat code, but that's what we do. We jump that shit. Cheating. Well, to be fair, I was blaming all my deaths on Senior Moo. So if I wouldn't have finished the game, I would have just straight ass just blamed him. Yeah, we got to work on this soft fall here. All right. You have a good one, man. Charlie 5 Senior there. You and Mom have a good evening. If you knew the code back in the day, then that's okay. Yeah, I did know it at one point, but let me see here. Oh, we really need to work on this. There it was, kind of half-assing. Damn it. Oh, no, guys, we're not ready for that shit. We will be shortly, but not right now. Ooh, pretty generous with the health. I wonder if they're trying to tell us something. I'll be back when I get home with my food. All right, man. Drive safe. Some of that Taco Bell. I can't believe I didn't hit that gear on the way down. And then I land on that gear because I'm trying to flip through my inventory like the real Batman in the middle of a jump. Let's see. It was 1 and then it goes 2. Yep. I used to know how many seconds was between that shit. Okay. Ah. That thing beat the piss out of us. Oh, that's what I used to do. I'd eliminate him and then hang on to the block he was underneath. The rust is slowly falling off here. Okay. That was 1. And 1, 2, yeah. And then I'm just going to stand there and let it beat the shit out of me. I don't know if I ever perfected that, to be honest, guys. That's probably... Oh, my God. I don't remember this shit. I can't believe we... Oh, here's another one. And I don't have a load state. You know what? I want to see something here. We have that one. We have that one. Oh. No. I never had one in the middle of the tower. You're supposed to avoid those. I tell you what, Moo, that's why I got you here, my man. Giving me all the hindsight I could ever use. I appreciate that. Because of Senior Moo, I don't ever eat the yellow snow. And my man's looking out for me. Oh, I'm sorry, I've got to... So, like I said, I was pretty excited about the Saturday stream. Oh shit, I could just avoid all that. Okay. I don't know if Saturday night's going to be the permanent night stream. The schedule kind of moves around a bit here at the house. So, oh shit. I wish I could give a definitive night of streaming, but shit. I don't know. I've been looking forward to a Saturday stream for a while, but a Thursday was pretty good. I don't know. I'll probably just keep it down to one night a week. I mean, 2 nights a week was fun, but we'll have to see how things go. But this has been a lot of fun. Oh. Almost got burned. All right, can we? No, I guess not. I think when I was speedrunning, I used to just take the hit. I think right there, I just used to take the hit. All right, I tell you what. We've seen enough of that. And that. So Firebug is... Let me see. You can jump that fireball. It's really not that bad. And when he gets close here and he's like pummeling the soul out of your body. Yeah. So you need to be ready to jump like right off the bat. Have your batarang ready. It's kind of like batting against a professional pitcher. As soon as you see him winding back, like rearing back, just jump. Right? That's as soon as he rears back, just jump. And I mean, it is all about timing, but yeah, when he first came at me and was doing that, all that hard ass punching, I was like, oh man, how do you? He does kind of look like Shredder, doesn't he? You the man. Jordana told me you slap at a base. I used to. It's been a while. Oh, shit. Yeah, so this is... Yeah. The Joker is a whole other ball game here. I used to slap the bass. Not really slap it, just play it. I've always wanted to learn how to be a slap player. I think that's some funky shit. Dude. Okay. That was too early. That was kind of early on the jumping. Yeah, you can't duck his bullets. So you can't duck them. You've got to jump them, but you've got to... Yeah, and they take up so much health. You getting shot 3 times by the Joker is some nasty business. We're getting a little more used to Firebug, though. He's really not as bad once you figure him out. I mean, that shit's annoying, but... Yeah. And then the Joker, man, he... You want to batarang the Joker. Because, and I'll tell you why, because you need to get close because every batarang will hit him twice. That, and there's a certain distance you need to be away from him to... You got to get a certain distance from him so the lightning doesn't land on you. You got to be just the right amount of space. And, he'll summon the lightning, and then if you're close enough, he won't shoot, and you can just sit there and spam the batarangs and get him. But that's basically how you beat the Joker. And Firebug. You want to batarang the shit out of both of them. You can... If you can creep close enough to the Joker, you can punch him. And you could, which I've done before, you know, just by pure accident. Like, oh shit, I'm out of batarangs, and I think I crept close enough, and I let the lightning go past, and then I was punching him, and I'm like, oh shit, it worked. Firebug's pretty much the same every time, though. Maybe it looked like when I got close enough, I could... I almost had him. I used to be able to gauge the lightning a lot better. Oh, man. All right, folks. I might take a little Batman break. That was some high intensity shit. And it was fun though. Batman will get you adrenaline going. Holy shit, it'll get you going. Let's see. Send Batman back into the shadows. We'll run around just a little bit of... There's always stuff I can work on here, but And I appreciate everybody stopping by this evening. I know back in the day, Gamers on his way home from Taco Bell. So I guess he'll make it back when he can. And back to the classic, yeah. Of course, got a lot of save states on this thing too. That one big thing I've always wanted to practice was getting the freeze beam and getting up to the Varia. That always eats a lot of my time. And then getting up to the Varia door. And then, of course, pretty close to the end, the Mother Brain's chamber. That always kind of gets me. Of course, we can actually practice that. Ooh. Right now. Yeah. See that? That is... On my speed run, that ate a lot of my time. Hey, Nixon, you're back, bro. Dude, I just got done playing a buttload of Batman. And the chat can confirm it. Yep, bro, I was playing some Batman. Dude, were you gone the whole time I was playing Batman? Nixon, did you see any of the Batman? You had to see a little bit, huh? I mean, I was on it for a while. Chat and I were just jumping off walls and all kind of shit. Look at that. I made it to the front of the step. You had to have seen some of the Batman. Chat, if anybody can help me with this door. I mean, I know I got to cycle through the bombs. And it gives me the boost up to the door. But for some reason, I'm not. And like, I'm setting the bombs. I got to work on that. That's one thing that eats my damn lunch. See, I need to lay a bomb. She goes up. She lays one about head height. And then I jump and she boosts me. Or she gets boosted from the bomb. Of course, I'll get an itchy trigger finger and I'll push forward on that high bomb and then I can't. And then she won't jump up high enough. That's one thing I've really got to work on. And then I don't have the right here. This is where I also need to work. Dude. So are you saying dude because you missed all the Batman? Or what? I know I did that pretty easy, but usually that spot kicks me in the nuts too. Yeah, bro, we did a lot of Batman. I don't know how much of that you saw. You damn right. Wait, so you saw the Batman or you didn't? You're sending me mixed signals, bro. I'm not sure what to do. Peppa love that wrestling. Oh, I think he's reading old messages, which that's fine. He's getting caught up. Or these are messages from earlier that like didn't go through because of his internet. Yeah, that's right. We did have to be quiet. Okay. Nixon's catching up, which that's fine. This, folks, getting to this damn door is killing me. So, in a couple of weeks, I'll kind of be on vacation doing stuff, and I won't be able to stream, but I'll be back the first week of June, and I'm really thinking for the Pep, I like to focus on what was going on. He didn't want to be disturbed, especially during the wrestling. I'm wanting to start, I think I want to start my wizardry streams. For those of you who don't know wizardry, there's 2 wizardry games on the NES, and I've never finished them. It would be a dream come true to finish them on stream. It would take several streams, and they're not the flashiest and most fun games to watch. You know, they're like an RPG dungeon crawler, but I've got the maps, and my nerdy ass even printed out all of the spells for the game. So I was wanting to beat the first one, Wizardry, Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord, and then if that one goes well, I wanted to do the second one, Knight of Diamonds. There's only 2 on the NES. And like I said, I've never beaten either one. They were just too difficult for me as a kid, but I'd love to get on stream and do them. You know, obviously it's not anything like this where there's load states and it's repetitive, and I'm damn sure not speed running it. But I'm big into the dungeon crawlers, and those are 2 games I've always wanted to finish. And that's something I'd like to do. Ooh, Megadan Nixon wants to know who your favorite wrestler is. I think Megadan's still on here. He might have jumped off. All right. Let's go from bad to worse. This is another place I gotta really improve, is Mother Brain's inner chamber. This is just fugly. Look at this. Falling in the front like some kind of turd who's never played this thing before. That is terrible. Megadan might have... Dude, I don't know. He might have had to head out. might have had to save back in the day gamer from Taco Bell. This is fugly, folks. I mean, in every sense of the word. You still do. You still say that, bro. Oh, man. This is absolutely horrendous. Well, I want to thank everybody again for stopping by this evening. Thank you for helping me beat Gyruss, especially you, Senior Moo, with the code. I appreciate that. And we got to do some Batman. I know I didn't beat Batman, but Batman might be on the next stream where we just kind of focus on it like we did with Gyruss. Of course, there won't be a code or anything. I'll have to legitimately just beat Batman the way you saw me, but maybe just kind of go through Batman and knock some rust off. Or if anyone has any other suggestions, I know my Castlevania stream. Oh, shit. I don't think I'm getting out of that. I know my Castlevania stream was due to Nixon. That was one I was kind of messing with, and he was like, man, your next stream should be Castlevania. So we did a Castlevania stream, and that was a lot of fun. But, man, this was great. A Saturday night stream. I really appreciate it. I don't know where Back in the Day Gamer went. He might jump on, and the stream will probably be done. But I'm going to try to pick just one day a week. I just got lucky and had 2 streams this week, which was a lot of fun. But I don't know, I'll just have to see. You know, things move around quite a bit. You know how life gets. But I'll create a post at the beginning, early in the day of when I'm going to stream, just to kind of let everybody know. And I'll try to announce the game like I have been. That way you kind of know what you're getting when you come to the stream. If the game gets too rough or we decide to swap over, we can. I've also got something made up where I'm hoping the chat will pick the game. Like, I won't have a game lined up at all, and we'll just kind of cut on the RetroArch and go through the Nintendo emulator. I don't have the entire library, but I've got a pretty stout library, and we'll just kind of pick games and see how it goes. But I'm thinking after I get back and the summer starts, we might do Wizardry. Like I said, it would take a handful of streams to finish, but I think it'd be a lot of fun. I don't know where Jordana is, man. I think she jumped off earlier. But yeah, so I've got a lot of stuff lined up for streams, and I appreciate everybody stopping by on this one. So like I said, I can't guarantee the next stream will be Saturday or Thursday or Tuesday. I don't know, but I will make a post for everyone earlier in the day, pretty much letting you know that evening will be the stream. But again, thanks to everyone being here. I'm slow on the draw. But I appreciate everyone being here. And again, there'll be an announcement for the next stream, and hopefully it'll be soon. But thank you so much again for stopping by. I appreciate it.